Hi everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your reading for the second half of November from the 16th through the 30th. Before we dive into that, I just wanted to address a couple of things that have been brought to my attention. So if you want to fast forward, if you don't want to listen to this portion of it, I'll go ahead and timestamp it down below where you can just head straight into the actual reading itself. So I did receive a message from a male viewer bringing it to my attention that my messages are geared more so towards the feminine or a female. And, like I've always started all of my readings, I do say that you got to take the messages and custom tailor it to what makes sense for you. And that includes gender. If you're watching for a female, then interpret the messages, if it makes sense, of course, for your situation and your connection with yourself and the other person. If, you guys are in a same-sex relationship, same thing applies. Okay, so at the end of the day, the demographic for my channel is mostly female, about 85%, I believe. And so I guess that is how I channel my messages, geared more towards a feminine audience. But of course, not to insult the masculines or male viewers here. So again, take it for how it resonates with you, release what doesn't, because not every single reading will make sense for you, which is why it's general. Okay, it's a reading for a huge number of people that are tuning in. And the only way for me to hone in on your particular storyline is for you to book a private reading. Okay, so for general readings, again, take what resonates, release what doesn't. So that was one message that I received. And the other thing was I also received an email from a female viewer. For those of you who are pretty familiar with my content, I really don't post a whole lot of videos where there's sexual content or cards that contain sexual messages or images. But, I have been gifted quite a few from my friends and amazing soul sisters who were nice enough to gift me these decks. And so I did end up using a deck by Fire Witch Tarot. It was the Opium Tarot. And it's a tarot deck, and it does contain sexual images. And if you guys are familiar with Fire Witch Tarot, she's an amazing reader. She's an amazing deck creator. And yes, a lot of her content is sexual in nature. Okay, so not to take away from that at all, because that's her thing, and that's the type of decks that she is creating. And therefore, if I decide to feature any decks that contain any sexual content, images, messages, if any of that makes you feel uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form, you can certainly fast forward. You can skip the reading. You can skip that section. And of course, the more drastic step would be to unsubscribe, which I hope you don't, but that is your choice. And this person also went on to say that I needed to be true to my channel, which I can assure you, I'm always true to my channel. I don't ever post anything on here that I'm not comfortable with. So if it makes you uncomfortable in any way as a viewer, do what you got to do, So that's pretty much all I wanted to say about that, guys. That just really hit a bit of a nerve with me, because I try my best to upload videos that I feel for the collective would benefit a huge number of people. Yes, it's a general reading. We're not miracle workers here. We're just reading cards. And yes, I do tap into some of these cards intuitively. That's just what I do. So if that's not your cup of tea, there's other readers out there that I'm sure will be. So to each his own, So that's all I'm going to say about that, guys. Let's dive right into your reading. All right, Libra, let's get right into your reading here. These are the 3 decks that we're going to be using for your focused messages for the second half of November. And the question ultimately that we're going to be taking a look at, what do your angel guides need you to know about your soul connection? Where is your person at on this journey? So whether you're in separation from someone or going through some challenges in your partnership, we'll take a look and see what presents itself here. And again, general as always, guys, so it's not going to resonate with every single person. Okay, so let's dive right into this and see what the 3 card decks here reveal. So we'll start things off with a very Merry Christmas Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. We'll grab a message from the Pining Rose Crush Edition by Calico Moon. And this third deck is my Love and Life Oracle. It contains 2 messages. And basically what it takes a look at is how we perceive love when we first fall in love with somebody, when we first get into a space in our heart where we see them as somebody that we could build a life with, and ultimately how life's twists and turns affect the love connection as time unfolds, okay? So let's take a look and see, Libra, how this is all going to come forward for you for this reading. All right, let's go. And as always, cross watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in are welcome. All right, Libra. Second half of November, what have we got here? I'm guided to this card right here. We've got memories. So maybe your person is feeling very nostalgic about the happy times that you guys have shared, the past. Maybe you are as well, feeling nostalgic, missing them, thinking about them. Okay, and there's also perhaps something about the holiday season that might be very special for you in this connection, but we'll see, okay? All right, your second focus message here. I'm guided to this card. I want another chance to see you. So not only are they thinking about you and missing you, and maybe you feel the same way, but somebody wants to see you, Libra. I want another chance to see you. That's what that says. Another chance to reconnect, reminisce about the past moments that you guys have shared. I can't help but tap into the energy that they really miss you. And maybe they've been thinking, they've been thinking a lot about you lately. That's a possibility. All right, so let's grab your third focus message here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. For your third focus message, what else do we need to know here? I'm guided to this card here. Love, you asked. Life, I answered. Okay, so maybe there was a particular question, Libra, that either you wanted to ask this person or vice versa. And life will find a way to bring you the answers that you're both seeking. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add to this, of course, to see what the rest of the cards bring forward. So we're going to start things off with On the Horizon Oracle. This is another deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Let's take a look and see where else this is going to go here for you, Libra. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the second half of November. What do your angel guides need you to know about your soul connection at this point in time? Be wise. Make wise decisions. And maybe you guys had to go into separation for this to happen. It's sometimes very difficult for us to make good decisions when we are kind of in the thick of things, of when everything's going on in a relationship. And if you guys went into separation over something challenging that occurred, and now that you've had time to think about it, maybe enough time has passed that the waters have kind of calmed down and you can assess the situation, and maybe your person can too. Look at this. We've got transformation, letting go. I do feel that you guys had to let each other go in order for change and transformation to happen. Not just in the connection, but within yourselves too. So maybe enough time has passed. As I mentioned, you guys have changed. You've shifted your energy, your way of thinking. You've matured. You've learned. You've gained wisdom. So you had to let each other go in order to grow. We have elevate coming through. This is very similar to a card of ascension, being able to ascend beyond where you were in the past so that you can welcome in a much brighter future, not just for yourself, Libra, but for this connection that ultimately is what we're focused on here. Your soul connection with somebody that you're thinking about for this reading. We have burn the bridge or worth mending. So you're the only person that can answer that question. Is it worth mending? Is it worth fixing this partnership? Or is it time to close this chapter of your life and move on? Is it time to burn the bridge so that there's no turning back? But just based off of what's presenting itself here so far, I'm feeling that absolutely it's worth a second try. It's worth a second chance. And again, we've got this message. I want another chance to see you. So your person isn't given up on this relationship, the connection. And maybe you're not ready to give up either. We've got exciting news, incoming exciting news coming in. Communication that's coming in as well. So I have a feeling here that you'll be either hearing from this person or you're going to want to reach out. But there will be communication and good news that's coming in. I'm also feeling, just based off of this message, the love and life message, maybe there was a question asked before you guys went into separation and maybe you never got the answer. And that could have something to do with this communication and exciting news that's coming in. Maybe finally you're going to get an answer to your question, and it's good. It's something that will make you happy. What else, please, for Libra for the second half of November? Clarity, that light bulb moment, that breakthrough moment for you both, I can't speak today, for you both to be able to see things a lot clearer when it comes to this partnership. I know it hasn't been easy. We have the heartbreak going on here. So there's a broken heart that needs healing. I have a feeling this could apply to both of you. Broken hearts that need to heal. And the only thing that can help it heal is time. It's time. Okay, so let's grab some dialogue messages here from this deck. You have My Heart, Soul Lovers in Separation by Angelic Revelation 144. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. What else do we need to know for the second half of November? What do your angel guides need you to know about this soul connection? What does your person need to express to you? And you could also feel some of these messages are from you to them. So let's grab some. Let's see. That's too many. Let's see. Okay, first one. My family doesn't understand our connection. I've told them how I feel about you and tried to explain it, but they have particular ideals and don't understand our spiritual love. This could have been a problem for some of you guys and why you broke up, because the family didn't approve. There could be culture clashes here, or everybody's got varying opinions on the relationship. There could have been a lot of miscommunications here, but it's interesting how it's falling right below be wise, and I really feel the connection going into separation over something like this really help you both to grow and see what's more important to you guys, which is the love you share, which is each other. I'm not currently feeling in the right place for a relationship right now. I do see us together in the future. I believe that you are my destiny. Okay, so for some of you guys, this transformation is still happening. It's not the right time yet, but in the future, your person is coming through letting you know, Libra, that they still envision you guys being together. I want another chance to see you. Maybe for some of you, it's not the right time. I dream that I will wake up to you, but when I wake, you are not here. I feel heartbroken every morning. I want you here in bed with me so that your face is the first thing that I see each day. And I really do feel you miss that. They miss it. We already know heartbreak has happened here. It's been a very painful journey for you both. But there's still an opportunity for this dream to be able to manifest itself. Look at this next message. I know that it is our destiny to marry and have children together. We are to be united in mission to serve God's plan, to spread love and light in this world. Our combined gifts are important to this world. Okay, so if you resonate with that, it's coming through here. And maybe you guys had even discussed this, having a family someday, having kids someday, marrying someday, you know, all of these dreams and goals that you had both envisioned for the future, and something got in the way of that. And for some of you guys, what got in the way are family opinions and drama. What else, please, for Libra? Angels and spirit guides. Letting you walk away from me is my biggest regret. I should have fought for you and for us. Yeah, I feel that. They still want another chance to see you, Libra. They let you walk away because perhaps their family, again, did not approve, or there were certain factors in this partnership where somebody just had to go. Somebody had to walk away for whatever reason. And the person that ended up walking away might have felt that the other one just wasn't fighting hard enough for the partnership to thrive and to last and to sustain itself. I stopped believing in love, but after seeing your smile, I became a believer again. I love you with all my heart, mind, body, and soul. And maybe this is a part of what it is that they want to communicate to you, Libra. There's a lot that they want to express, but again, maybe it's just not the right time. But eventually, communication will begin again. But right now, they're just feeling very nostalgic about where you guys are at on this journey. Okay, so let's grab some insight from my tarot teacher deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra for the second half of November. What else do your angel guides need you to know about your soul connection? What else? We've got the Six of Swords here. This is your own energy, Libra. Air energy. Oh man, I was really hoping to get through a reading without feeling this tickle in my throat. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to grab some water. I feel a coughing attack. Hold on, sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. So all the people that are familiar with my channel, y'all already know why. Okay, so for those that are new and don't understand, I'm very sensitive to connections where there's a blockage in communication. And whenever that's the case, I either get this full-blown coughing attack or I feel a tickle in my throat and I just have to cough. It's weird, I know. And so there's this reference to moving towards calmer waters here with that Six of Swords. This has something to do with you, Libra. This is your own air energy right here. It's all about releasing baggage from the past, welcoming in this transition and that transformation. And the only way that that was going to happen was for you to let go. Especially if this person's family was kind of getting in the way of the connection. And if it wasn't family, maybe their friends were getting in the way, just outside influences and interference from other people. And so you decided to move forward, to leave this behind. But it's also a card of healing. You know, you had to let go, you needed to detach. And that's what brought healing into your life. You needed to do that for yourself. And by doing that, it actually helped the connection in some way, shape, or form. Because this is a card of overcoming the hardships of a connection. And part of the hardship might have something to do with this. The Five of Wands is a card of competition, rivalry, conflicts. Okay, so what I'm getting from that, for some of you guys, the rivalry, again, has something to do with family. Part of the conflict, too many opinions, too many people butting into the relationship, putting in their 2 cents, and it caused a lot of tension between you and your person. Now, for some of you, the rivalry and competition is through either third-party involvements, other people interested either in you or the other person romantically, and therefore that created a lot of drama as well. Okay. So I'm not surprised to see the Two of Swords. This is a part of your own air energy again. So there's a stalemate here. This could be you saying this to your person. Remember, that was a message. I'm not currently feeling in the right place for a relationship right now. I do see us together in the future. I believe that you are my destiny. So it could be you, Libra, that's feeling this way. You know that you have some decisions that you need to make, but maybe you're just not ready to make those decisions. You're trying to weigh your options here, which is okay, but that could be contributing to why you're at an impasse here, why you're perhaps feeling stuck right now. But I don't feel you will be in this energy for long. And then we've got the Three of Wands coming through. So this is all about looking ahead here, which is very complementary to the Six of Swords, because this is a card of moving forward. And this is all about moving forward and looking ahead towards the future. And knowing that whatever decisions, however tough they are, the decisions that you will ultimately make in regard to this connection, Libra, will make you really happy and fulfilled. You'll be content with the decisions that you ultimately make here. And look at this. We've got the Page of Wands coming in. So my feminines, if you're watching for a masculine here, I have a feeling your masculine will be bringing in this good news. Okay? Incoming exciting news, communication, a letter, a call. So either a text, a phone call. They might reach out through mutual friends or family, or even on social media. This particular page is somebody who's very free-spirited. They tend to rush in unexpectedly, so you might even get this exciting news when you least expect it. And, you know, part of the issue perhaps for some of you is that maybe this person just wanted their freedom and they didn't want to commit. That could have also contributed to why things didn't work out the first time. But this particular page is somebody who's fearless. So this isn't somebody who is afraid to go after what it is that they want. And my feminines, if this masculine wants you, they're going to come in and let you know that they love you, that they still care. They want another chance with this relationship. And we've got some masculines coming in as the King of Swords here. Okay, so Libra, masculine. For my male viewers here, if you happen to be Libra, this is you. This is your own energy as that King of Swords. So this is giving you the mental clarity. Remember, we already have the clarity card right here. So it could be my masculines here who finally realize what it is that they want, what it is that they need when it comes to this partnership. This also represents a father figure here. So some of you guys may have already had children together. Or if you're masculine tuning in, maybe you've already had children from previous relationships. What you're facing at this point is the truth of what's really in your heart. You could also be a very rational-minded individual. You like structure in your life, and maybe that's what was lacking. a solid foundation for that structure to actually be able to stand on its own 2 feet. And if there were just too many people putting in their opinions and interfering, you coming in as the King of Swords is able to definitely take control of the situation. And look at this, we've got the Four of Wands. How special is that, Libra? Because that represents a twin flame connection for some of you. This is a reunion that's coming through right here. And it's interesting because the Four of Wands can represent happy families. The very same family members that could have been butting in, putting in their 2 cents, interfering. Once you guys take control of the situation, you and your person, and let everybody know, it's like, look, we got this handled. We are 2 people who love each other. We want to be together. The decision for us to explore where this relationship could go, it's ours. Nobody else's business. And once they understand that, I really do feel everybody's going to be happy, because they're just going to have to accept the decision that you guys come to. So it might have to come to the both of you just putting your foot down and letting everybody in your circle know that they have no say in this, that you guys want to be together, and that's it, okay? Because the Four of Wands, it does represent happy families, celebrations, weddings, a homecoming, 2 people working as a team to manifest this reunion. And yeah, it's also an 1111 card, letting you know you are on the right path. And it's also a wish card, so make a wish, Libra. You might just surprise yourself that this can manifest. Okay, so let's add to this with some additional insight from the Journey of Love deck. This is a couple of decks by Bridget of Divine Essentials. I did combine both volume 1 and 2. So let's add to this, Libra, and let's take a look and see what else for the second half of November. What else do your angel guides need you to know about your soul connection here? But what I am feeling at this point in time is maybe you're both feeling really nostalgic about the past, the good times that you have shared, and really wanting to bring this back together when the time is right. Because I do feel some of you guys just aren't ready. You need more time to heal and figure things out for yourself, and that's okay. You have to honor that within yourself. Okay, let's grab some additional insight here. Angels and spirit guides for Libra. All right, let's put this up here. We've got a couple of messages. Oh, 3. Completion. Number 11, we will always be one. Even though there could have been people that were interfering, that drove you guys into separation, drove you apart from one another, energetically, you guys were always together. And there is a cycle here that needs to complete. And I feel when the time is right, it will. Okay? Look at this. We have forgiveness. Please forgive me. Whoever needs forgiveness realizes that they have certain regrets over certain actions, things that they've said. And again, this message, letting you walk away from me, is my biggest regret. I should have fought for you and for us. And maybe they didn't speak up when other people were challenging this partnership. Because at the end of the day, if you guys love each other, it's nobody else's business but your own. So try not to hold on to any resentments. And as I always say, forgiveness is a gift that you offer yourself first, so that you can let go of the pain and anything else that's weighing you down, so that you and your partner can work on the more important things when it comes to the relationship. So you both have to come to a place of forgiveness, because nobody's perfect. Look at this. Homecoming. Okay? And it does say, I promise I'll be back soon. that could be a part of this exciting news that's coming in, that they want to return. You could certainly be feeling this way as well, Libra, that it's you who will be returning. And remember, with the Four of Wands, that is tapped into the message of a homecoming. Somebody returning home, somebody coming back. Next message, pedestal. I admire everything about you. So what I get from this, Libra, is they just really appreciate the way you conducted yourself, how you handled yourself during all this. They've put you on a pedestal and they have so much admiration for you. Maybe you didn't know that. And so they're coming through expressing this to you at this time. The next message is pleasure. Number 4, you excite me in ways I never knew existed. And also, if any of these numbers resonate with you guys, then certainly take from it what you will. You excite me in ways I never knew existed. So this person is very attracted to you. And you are equally as attracted to them, I feel. Last message, look at this. Nostalgic. Memories was the very first card that came forward. So yeah, they're thinking about you. And look at this. They're letting you know, I love you. And I can't help but feel, Libra, that you love them too. I believe it's mutual, the love that you share. Okay, so let's add to this with some additional insight from my Sugar and Spice Oracle. And it can contain some racy messages here, but overall some pretty nice messages. It can also contain a few challenging messages. So again, if this triggers you in any way, you're welcome to fast forward through this part. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. What else do we need to know, please? What else do your angel guides need you to know about your soul connection here with this person that you're thinking about for this reading? Let's grab this one. We have boysenberries. Okay, so this particular card represents the divine masculine here. Okay, male or female, it's just divine masculine energy. It does say I'm not just one of the boys. So in this particular card, because it is boysenberries, so in this particular card, it can refer to men, boys, male. Okay, I'm not just one of the boys. I'm the one who loves you, would do anything for you, be there whenever you need me. I don't want to just blend in when it comes to winning your heart. I want to stand out. Choose me. You won't regret it. So this is a message from your divine masculine, my feminines, letting you know it's like they don't want to just be just another person that you've been with. They want to be the one. They want to be the one you choose for life. They want to be able to win your heart. And I have a feeling here, my feminines, that they still have your heart. Even though you're not together at this point in time, they still have your heart. Because remember, you know, you've got that Four of Wands. So there's a very happy outcome that's possible here. We have nutmeg. We have pomegranate. Okay, from nutmeg. My love for you runs deep. I can't help but feel nostalgic. Again, interesting. I can't help but feel nostalgic about all those wonderful times we've shared together. Those sweet memories warm my heart and fill my life with so much joy. Let's create new memories, shall we? You see, that's what they want. There's a reason why this was the very first card that came forward. They want to be able to build new memories with you, Libra, and I have a feeling you feel the same way. And then we've got pomegranate coming through here, and this card simply says, you've had my heart right from the start. I'm good for you. You're good for me. That's all you need to know. I love you. And it's true. That's all you need to know. That's all anyone needs to know. Family, friends, putting in their 2 cents, opinions. They can put it in all they want, you know. They can give you their opinions and how they feel about the connection all they want. But at the end of the day, it boils down to you and your person and what you guys decide you want. And if you want to be together, come back together, you can have that. You can certainly have that. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with some additional insight. But those are some pretty awesome messages there. So this is my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. Let's grab some insight from here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Second half of November, 16th through the 30th. What do your angel guides need you to know about your soul connection? What else do you need to know here? So we already know that it hasn't been an easy journey. There has been some pain and heartbreak here. Some regrets. But if you guys are two people that want to be together, nothing can stop you. You guys are the only ones that can stop each other. So we have fulfilled. Somehow the universe knew that I was unfulfilled, something missing in my life, but I always tried to hide the pain through a tough exterior that covered such vulnerability. When we met, I was empty. My cup is now overflowing with love because of you. Because of you. Okay, Libra? So you fulfill them unlike anyone else. And this number 19 card, everybody asks me about this one. And I came up with this number because that's the tattoo that's on this person's hand in this photo. And this was the message that I came up with. Basically, it's the opportunity to take a look at a situation and the hardships that you've been through during a separation. And ultimately, you don't know how long it'll be before you guys reconcile, and it feels like an eternity, when in fact it might not be the case. So let me read it to you. Day 1 was the hardest. I couldn't accept that we were over. Day 2 through 4 hurt me more than I could have ever expected. Day 5 through 9 was depressing. Day 10 nearly killed me. Day 11 through 18 hurt like hell. Day 19, we made up and decided we were worth a second chance. Have you ever had your own day 19? Here's the second chances and day 19s. Okay, so obviously the number will be different for every couple that gets back together. So the message here is that you got to have patience because there's something way bigger going on that you might not even recognize. It's probably right around the corner and you don't even know it. So try not to trip out. If you believe in this connection, believe that what's meant for you will come back for you when the time is right. Okay? And then we have obstacles, which I'm not surprised to see because clearly there have been obstacles here. This message reads, our connection has had so many challenges. We take 2 steps forward, 1,000,000 steps back. We make progress. We forgive. We forget. Then we regress and go back to our old ways of creating drama and stress. I can't keep climbing over these obstacles by myself. We are either both in or I'm out. So this could have even been something that you said to your person. It's like, I need you to work with me. We need to work together in order for this relationship to make it. So yeah, you guys can overcome these obstacles again. As long as you are still in it fully, you both are, then yeah, you can overcome the obstacles. We have unwavering belief. I never gave up. I want you to know that even on the most difficult of days of missing you, I never gave up on us. I always knew that there would be a day when we'd find our way back to each other. You see? So there's this, as it says, unwavering belief that they still truly believe in their heart of hearts that you guys will have another opportunity to come back together. You yourself might be feeling the same way. And then we have lost and found coming through here. You have always been my guiding light when I'm worried, sad, overwhelmed, uncertain, scared, anxious, depressed, confused. You're always there to help me find my way through this maze called life. I'd be lost without you, and I'm forever grateful that my path led me to you. Wow. And last message, road trip. You guys might have even talked about going on a trip together. Okay. I will walk through life with you any day, any time. always and forever. Just hold my hand and don't ever let me go. Let's travel this journey together. As long as you're with me, the road ahead will be an amazing adventure. You see, so they want more of this, Libra. They don't want this to be the end. They want to take a chance on a second chance, another chance for you guys to find happiness in this relationship. So if you're in this, fully in, so are they. That's what I'm getting from that. And you can fulfill each other, fill your own cups of love, and really explore what the future has in store for this connection. It looks really positive here. So despite all of the outside influences and interferences, if you guys want this, you know what you got to do. Okay? So let's wrap things up here with messages from the Lover's Oracle deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra, second half of November, some final guidance from your angels here to wrap things up. Look at this. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. You guys could even be picking up off of telepathic communication and again seeing each other in your dreams. So right now the communication might be energies and vibrations rather than 3D interaction, but I feel it's just a matter of time before that can happen. What else, please? Yes, trust. Okay? Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And that's why we've got this transformation. You know, the moment you let go of your expectations of what you envision to be the outcome, that gives the universe a little bit more wiggle room to work on your behalf. And then we've got playfulness. Maybe when you and your person are together, you guys have a lot of fun, very playful energy. This card says laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember love is the greatest healer. And I really do feel you can have that again. And bottom of the deck, a message for you, Libra. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. I mean, how many times can they let you know in this reading that they love you, Libra? And I have a feeling you feel the same way. You're both feeling nostalgic, thinking about the memories from the past and wanting to create new memories. And I really do feel that that is certainly possible here. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. I do hope whatever part of this resonated with you, that it's going to help you out in regard to the situation, your connection, and ultimately a really good opportunity for you guys to have a reunion that can lead towards this Four of Wands. We're talking long-term commitment, a very happy reunion, a twin flame connection for some, cause for celebration, marriage. Okay, so if that's what you're wanting, you can still have this wish manifest itself, Libra. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, what I've got available currently are the mini readings as well as the basic ones. I've put the full-length ones on hold just to give me the opportunity to catch up to the ones I already have scheduled, and I'll open it back up starting January 2nd. All right, guys, so that's it for now. Thank you so very much. And for those who will be celebrating Thanksgiving, I do hope that it's safe, it's happy, and wonderful for you. All right, guys, that's it for now. See you next time. Take care.